Hi, I'm Michele Mele. Come and join me in the kitchen and we'll cook some food and sing some songs and have a wonderful time. We are going to make fettuccine because it's so simple. Everyone probably thinks it's difficult, but really it's quite simple. And then the way we're going to prepare it, once the pasta is made, is called cacio e pepe. And it's just pepper, black pepper, and picante cheese like Romano or a special kind of hard cacio cheese.
Hello, Hummingbird.
So first let's start with the pasta. So we're not going to use measuring cups because this way it feels more old-fashioned and grandmother-ish. So I would say one handful is about equivalent to a cup. It depends on the size of your hands, but let's say that. So we'll make enough for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know you caught my eye, and you don't have to try.
Salt. And then what we do is make a well. So make a little well. Depending on your flour, we put 1 egg per person. Let's try 3 and see what happens. It's all trial and error. Then little tiny bit of olive oil. Boop. That's it.
Let go and be free.
Mix it up in the center. Isn't this neat? Isn't it just a beautiful thing how this happens? You mix it up, and then we're just going to gradually fold the pasta in, the flour, in, like that, and keep folding it together until it forms a ball. And then you just keep working it and working it and working the dough. We just added a little bit extra flour because we want the dough to stick together but not be too sticky. Boink, and set it on the counter. And we're going to leave that for a bit.
We think too much and we lose touch.
Okay, I've sprinkled some flour down and we're ready to slice and dice. No, just kidding. We're ready to roll out our pasta. The dear friend that taught me how to do this years ago didn't have a pasta machine. She just used a roller too. I'm just going to do it all by hand. And besides, it's good exercise. It's good for your muscles. You get nice, muscles. So we roll out. We want it nice and thin, but not too thin. This is lovely. Look how nicely this is rolling out, you see? And it's easy because we kept it nice and moist. It makes it easier to roll out. I've done it sometimes where I haven't put enough eggs in or it's just too dry, and then you're rolling and rolling and it's not even fun. And it's always good to remember to make sure there's nice flour on each layer so that it doesn't stick. And we just roll it over like this in layers.
And we lose touch of what we're meant.
And we just cut down. Oh, just so you know, this is what they're going to look like. See? And then we have our lovely pasta.
To you.
We're going to take my grandmother's ladle and get some pasta water, because the pasta is in here boiling, and put it in the Romano cheese, which is in the pan, and make it nice and creamy. We could put more in because I like a lot of cheese. Always use freshly grated cheese. And you can grate it, and if you grate too much yourself, just put it in the freezer. And then you have home grated cheese, nice and fresh, no additives. You know it hasn't been sitting there forever and ever. And then we're going to add a bit more pepper, because I like it peppery too. Freshly ground pepper. And the pasta's almost ready, because it doesn't take long at all. So once it's all boiling and it starts to rise up, then we just take the pasta right out, because the water in it is fine. That makes the sauce a little bit creamier. Look at that. Those are our gorgeous egg noodles that we just made.
Nature will reveal a world of love to you.
Look how beautiful this is. So now we're mixing this. So it's lovely and cheesy. And more pepper, because I like pepper. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to just put a tiny bit of olive oil. Just like that.
Come to me. Why is it so?
I make my own breadcrumbs, because I have so much leftover dried out bread, because these days nobody likes to eat bread. God forbid you should have a piece of bread and a little bit of starch. Take 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. Canadians, I think, only use pure maple syrup. You will never find Aunt Jemima at a Canadian table.